This guide will show you how to build almost any deck, from a fresh account, in 1 to 2 hours, by claiming as many gems as possible, as fast as possible. You should have a deck list in mind beforehand. But if you don't, or you're new to the game and will likely change your mind, you can always make a new account, for free, and follow this guide, again. If you don't want to make a new account, I'll also give tips on how to obtain gems efficiently, down the line. In this guide I am creating a new Steam account, to play on PC. If you're playing on console, you will have to make an account for that platform. If you need a new email, I recommend Gmail, as it's easy to set up, and easy to switch between multiple accounts. After installing and loading Master Duel, follow the prompts. When you reach the tutorial, skip each step and claim the gems. Even if you are a new player, I wouldn't recommend following these tutorials. Next, choose any deck. It doesn't matter which you choose since we won't be using any of these decks. Now set a display name. You can change this name at any time. The game will now download. After downloading the game, open the settings. Adjust the volumes to your preference. In Duel settings, change activation confirmation to switch, and activation order settings to on. If you want to learn more about toggling and chaining in Master Duel, I'll link a different video in the description. If there is currently an event, you may already be able to claim some free gems straight away. Enter solo mode. Select Duel Restart and complete all the challenges in this segment. Spamming left click will speed up the process. If you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh!, you may want to follow these tutorials. Claim your gems from the Missions tab. Next, go to the shop, and click on the Special tab to find the bundle packs. Bundle packs are very good value, since they give you one staple card you can use in most decks, and likely 1 to 3 URs, for 250 less gems than buying 10 regular packs. Buy 1 to 3 bundle packs now, with whatever staples you want. If you're new to Master Duel, and don't know what crafting points are, all you need to know right now, is that, UR, is all that really matters for deck building. You can dismantle cards you don't want with a UR rating, to claim 10 UR crafting points, and craft UR rated cards for 30 UR. Next, go to deck, and create a new deck. Build this Tenyi deck, or something similar. This deck will help us complete solo mode quickly, and, if you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh!, this is a great deck to start learning the game. The archetype is also played in Sword Soul, which is the perfect deck to progress with afterwards as a new player. After building the deck, we need some crafting points. Go to the top right menu and select Dismantle selected cards. Dismantle all the unwanted URs and SRs. Then dismantle as many rare and normal cards as needed to craft the deck. Go to the menu and select Batch Generate Cards Not Owned to craft the deck. Now we can return to solo mode. Select Duel Training, then select My Deck, and change it to the deck you just crafted. Complete the first row of challenges, and feel free to add the Raigeki and Monster Reborn rewards to your deck. After completing the first row, the upper row will give a quick tutorial on extra deck summoning for more easy gems. At this point you should have enough gems to build a budget version of your desired deck, which is good enough to start ranked. In the early ranks, on a fresh account, you can quickly acquire more gems to fully complete your deck, by winning and completing missions in the process. I also recommend returning to solo mode. If you win 5 more solo mode duels, you will get 50 UR and 400 more gems. You don't have to progress the solo mode, you can just replay one of the training duels you just did. This might be a good time to practice your deck. And if you're really desperate, you can complete the next stage of duel training to claim 400 more gems. If you're already familiar with deck building and Master Duel, you can probably manage on your own from here. After collecting these easy gems at the start of a new account, the only good methods of obtaining gems and UR are through completing the Battle Pass and temporary events. You can use any further gems to create different versions of your current deck, or eventually build more decks. To start building your deck, you want to find out which packs obtain the deck's core cards. If they are in a secret pack, you first need to craft a SR-rated card from that pack, to unlock the secret pack. Then start buying 10 of those packs at a time. To find out which packs to buy, you can use MasterDuelMeta.com, search for the UR cards of your deck's archetype, and click on one of them. Then you will be able to see and select the packs which obtain the card. In this case, the Exo-Sister cards are in a secret pack. To unlock this secret pack, you need to craft one of the SR cards from the pack. The first time you unlock a secret pack, you will get one free pack to open. Then you can start buying 10 at a time. You want to obtain as many URs for your deck, from packs. This will save you gems and UR points. When crafting a deck in Master Duel, you want to first focus on the core build of your deck. This is an example of the core cards you want to play in a Chimera deck. This requires 12 UR cards and all of them are available in packs. This is the case for most decks in Master Duel. However, some decks, such as Unchained, require many UR cards which are only currently available through crafting, that is until a new pack is released. Therefore the deck is ultimately more expensive. This is an example of a budget Chimera deck in Master Duel. To save gems, I have added non-UR cards such as Book of Eclipse, which works well in this deck, and Master Duel's Best of One format. I've also added multiple bundle pack cards, such as Triple Tactics Talent, which is also great in this deck. Additionally, I've added 1 Super Polymerization and 2 Called by the Grave. These are cards you will want to craft once you have some free UR points and gems. If you can't afford cards like this straight away, there are more non-UR cards you can use temporarily. For example, you could replace these cards with 3 evenly matched. I'll link some examples of good non-UR cards in the description. Some non-UR cards synergize particularly well with some decks. For example, Droll and Lockbird works well in Unchained, since its effect barely affects your deck, but it can be extremely strong against some decks, and it is an additional counter to Max C, which is extremely strong versus Unchained. Another example is Book of Eclipse in Sword Soul Tenyi. It can allow Tenyis to special summon on a follow-up turn, since there will be no face-up effect monsters on the field. And it can also reset Baron de Fleur's Omni Negate after it was used. After you finish building your deck, we are finally ready to play ranked. Alternatively, If you're new to the game, you could use your Tenyi deck in casual matches, where players typically don't play meta decks. In this example, after playing 2 ranked games, I already obtained a deck, with 15 unique URs. That is all for this guide. I'll also leave a step-by-step guide in the comments. Good luck, and have fun building and testing new decks.